Here's how I make coffee with my Aeropress every morning. I start by filling up my normal stainless steel kettle for exactly 4 to 4.5 seconds. I know that's just the right amount of water. We don't have a temperature controlled electric kettle, but I'll show you in a minute how I make sure I get it at the right temp. Put it on our gas stove and get the coffee grinder out. I have my coffee grinder setting preset. I put it at 11 on this Baratza Encore. And I just go by time. I count to about 9 seconds in my head while grinding this coffee, and I've known from previous measurements that that's just the right amount of coffee for my ratio. Next, I get my Aeropress ready. I use the inverted method so that once I start my brew, no coffee starts dripping through the filter and the brew stays fully within the canister of the Aeropress. I found that these brown paper aftermarket filters are actually just ever so slightly bigger than the legit Aeropress filters, which I actually like because you sort of have to wedge them in there. It helps the filter stay in there and not fall out when you install the screen upside down with the inverted method. So I don't normally actually use a thermometer to measure the temperature of my water. I know that with my kettle, the water starts singing or pinging right between 180 and 190 degrees, the perfect temperature for my coffee brew. So I'm just using a thermometer to show you now that I'm at the right temperature, but normally I go entirely off sound. Another silly little trick I do is I just rinse off the Aeropress stirrer with the hot water, letting it drip down into the Aeropress and throw it back in the cabinet. That saves me the time of washing the stirrer. I like a longer brew time, usually 1 to 3 minutes, and if I want to take my coffee over to my desk while I wait for it to brew, I will go ahead and flip it right side up on my coffee, but I'll pull a little suction on it so no coffee drips into my mug while it's still brewing.